It seemed for many Moroccans the Covid challenge was over. Day-to-day life in Morocco quickly returned back to normal after the lockdown ended. Social distancing is not something that happens except in photo opportunities and formal settings. People wear a mask not as protection against the virus, but as a protection against a 300 dirham fine. But at the end of July, the 29th to be exact, something unusual happened. It was the first time Morocco had more daily new cases than the United Kingdom. The difference was only 63 new cases, but it set a trend that lasted all of August. Throughout August, Morocco acquired 38,268 new daily cases, compared to the United Kingdom's acquisition of 32,692 new cases. A difference of 5,576 fewer cases for the UK. The day with the biggest difference was August the 15th. On that day, Morocco had acquired 699 more daily new cases than the United Kingdom. Of the 31 days in August, there were only 8 days when the United Kingdom had acquired more new cases than Morocco. However, the good news for the United Kingdom and bad news for Morocco doesn't end there. In August, the UK had 364 deaths attributed to the virus. Morocco had 802, more than double the number of the UK deaths. In fact, there were only 2 days in August when the UK had more deaths than Morocco. The day with the biggest difference was the 21st of August, which saw Morocco have 35 more deaths than the UK. So what about September? Have the August trends continued? No. In fact, Morocco is doing worse in September than it did in August. As of September the 21st, Morocco has reached a total of 39,153 daily new cases, more than 1,000 new cases than Morocco had in all of August. The number of deaths in Morocco also reveals a disturbing picture. Each day in September, there have been more COVID deaths in Morocco than in the UK. In fact, the last time there were more deaths in the United Kingdom than in Morocco was August the 6th. Things are going badly in the UK too. It has been reported that the number of new cases in the UK is doubling every week. The country doesn't have enough testing facilities, and an estimated 10 million of its citizens are in some form of lockdown. The UK has just over 626 deaths per million of the population. In Morocco, it's just over 45 deaths per million. But it can't be denied that Morocco, once a great global example of how to deal with COVID-19, is not doing as well in controlling the virus as it has in the past. In just 3 months, Morocco has gone from having just under 600 active cases to nearly 20,000. One potential clue as to why this increase is happening comes from UK scientists. An antibody study in the UK found a higher number of young people are contracting the virus than in previous months. Often not the ones who suffer, they pass the virus on to others. Anecdotal evidence seems to indicate the same thing is happening in Morocco. Not so long ago, the UK was in the top 10 in the list of countries whose population had the virus. Now the UK stands at 14th place. It's a small but significant and welcoming decrease. In contrast, Morocco was as low as 68th place. In August, it was in 50th place. In the few days it has taken me to do research for this video, Morocco has risen from 37th to 36th place in the list of countries whose population has caught the virus. Morocco has just over 400 COVID patients in hospital, with 279 of them in a critical condition. The UK has 1,081 COVID patients in hospital, with 138 of them on ventilators. Despite its high number of patients, the UK death rate and daily numbers of deaths are dropping. The same cannot be said for Morocco. At this rate, by the end of 2020, Morocco will be in a situation that will be devastating for the country's economy, tourism, and for the Moroccan people.